Greetings Zombie Slayers, Slippy Jim here. Welcome back to my solo high round strategy guide for Outbreak, the new Exo Zombies map here on Advanced Warfare Call of Duty. Oh my god, so many things to describe. Really makes my video title super long when I have to put all that stuff in about the game title and the game mode and everything and the map name. Anyway, we're going to use the trap here in the Exo room. It would be cool if these lasers spun around like a merry-go-round, but they just kind of fixed radiating out from the exosuit station. Okay, so we're back to building a train here at the bus area in the starting area. So yeah, this map is not super complicated. You can get set up really quickly. It's a fairly basic strategy that you can use to get to high rounds. But I think it was a fairly safe effort from Sledgehammer, but one that gave a nod to traditional zombies and introduced some pretty cool things as well, like the infected zombie that can turn you into a zombie if you don't cure the infection and stuff like that. So I think it was pretty good first effort by Sledgehammer Games. See, the thing is, with Advanced Warfare, I didn't even know if I was really going to pre-order it or anything, because there was a lot of rumors about zombies, whether they were in it or not, but there's always the hype, and I honestly thought it was probably just going to be survival mode with some zombies stuck into it, which would have been extremely disappointing, and that seemed to be confirmed for me when it came out, and there was that survival mode, and they did just have that final map with a couple of zombies at the end of it, with the cutscene. So I was actually super surprised and pleased when this came out, and it turned out to be pretty much the same thing as the regular Track Zombies mode. So I was super happy. I was kind of a little bit unprepared for it actually, but really looking forward to seeing where we go with this mode in the future DLC. They should have released it though with the first release version of the game. Because not everyone gets the DLC. Okay, we got a few of these little crawling AMZs to deal with, explosive zombies. It's all happening here. One other tip I'll mention, which is probably pretty obvious, but you're actually pretty safe if you fire at the zombies while you're in the air on your double jump, especially if you've got a big horde of them. That's probably better than trying to shoot at them with your while you're running backwards on the ground. Okay, so get a few more extra points off these last couple of zombies, and then we'll hit the DNA bomb to end round 23. Will we have the infected zombie round? This is the question. Let's go and upgrade the pie take and the cell 3. Actually, I'm not going. Am I going to upgrade the pie take? Let's upgrade the pie take to Mark 6. Why not? I want to get that to Mark 10 in this gameplay. Although it doesn't give me any extra ammo, but we got infected straight away there. That was pretty unlucky. Got hit from behind there. So I'm going to head straight through to the decontamination pad or zone or whatever the hell it's called, because I've got no chance of ending the round to cure it that way. And then we're going to get the heck out of here. I'm going to lead these guys through to the Exo room and try and use the traps on them, clear them out that way, because there is a ton of these guys. Like when you get towards the middle of the round, they just swarm you. It's crazy. And I have the option of using the trash chute to escape, which will drop me out almost right next to the decontamination zone area if I do get infected. Like that. So yeah, it's in a super convenient spot here because you can just go straight here and decontaminate. So what I like to do is just wait until I get swarmed by the zombies, because then when I hit it for the 250 points, it will kill all of the zombies that are on the pad with me, like that. Even though there was only a couple of them on that occasion. It's probably worth mentioning at this point as well that you can actually train in the main hub area and in the Exo room. So if you were playing multiplayer, you could probably have 3 people training in those 3 areas. And being a medium-sized map, it's possible to get to someone to revive them from most areas if you're careful. Because there are some spots in the map where you can get blocked off on stairways and things like that. I really don't like this white camo. It looks pretty crappy in my opinion. Okay, so let's upgrade this thing again. And I'm thinking about upgrading the pie take, but I don't in the end because I want to keep a few extra points. But there you go. We handled the infected zombie round. We're at round 25 now. So I get hit from behind by an EMZ, so that's never a good thing at the start of a round. But we get the hyper damage drop, so I'm going to be able to spray the LMG around. Now you still can take damage, so you just want to be a little bit careful, and I have to throw out the distraction drone there just in case. But I have to say that this Exo Zombies is pretty fun, pretty crazy, pretty hectic, pretty insane at times. Which adds to the fun factor. It's really something different. I don't know where they'll go. Like, where will Sledgehammer go in 3 years' time? Will they bring back the exosuits? Maybe they'll do like Advanced Warfare 2 or something. They probably will do that. But hopefully the exosuit, they've got more in their locker than just exosuits in terms of innovation. But Call of Duty's getting to the point now where they've gone the modern warfare, they've gone the old school historical World War II maps. It's kind of hard to work out where they can go from here and still innovate. And the question, I guess, is also, do they need to innovate? If by innovation you're talking about new game modes and new gimmicks and new attachments, new weapon camouflages and customization. Do they really need all that stuff to be a good game? I don't think they do, honestly. Like, World at War is still an awesome game to play. Multiplayer, the campaign's good, and zombies, obviously. And that just had like a very, very simple score streak system, for example, in multiplayer. So I don't think they need like I don't think they need the pick 20 system or character customization and stuff like that to be a good game. But the trouble is, I think they want to sell their DLC, their customization DLC and things like that. So they've got their business reasons behind it. Oh yeah, we have the Mark 19 Cell 3 Cauterizer with the gold camo. It looks pretty awesome.
This is where my training pays off.
I just wish it looked like solid gold, because you can see where the paint's worn off. It's kind of just like gold paint, which is try-hard. You know what I mean? Like, a solid gold gun. Now, that would be proper dictator-worthy, you know what I mean? Like, South American dictator-style bling. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble here. Fortunately, we have the distraction drone. So you see just how many zombies that drone took out just by itself, which is pretty awesome. Because at this round, like if you threw out a monkey bomb, it wouldn't kill. It basically wouldn't kill hardly any zombies, if any, because they'd have too much health, and it was just very low damage. But that distraction drone, man, that does some work. As do your regular grenades, like I mentioned earlier. Like, they still scale with the rounds in terms of their damage and will kill zombies for you. So you can actually buy your impact grenades off the wall. That could be a tactic worth looking into, actually. I haven't tested that myself, but if you could round up and train the zombies and then take them out with some impact grenades and then buy more off the wall and just rinse and repeat, that could be a legitimate strategy that I could look into, I guess, and see if it's effective. I love these traps as well, like that door, how it slams shut on the zombies like a guillotine. That is class. It reminds me of the first episode of Futurama, if you've seen that, by Matt Groening, the Simpsons guy. where Fry like goes 1,000 years into the future and he gets trapped in the automatic door. That's what it reminds me of a little bit. And the laser traps are cool as well, of course. But yeah, the weapons just feel underwhelming and low powered, even upgraded. Like the Cell 3, that is one hit kill on individual zombies, up to a fairly decently high round, but it's not always a one hit kill once you get past, say, round 40 or whatever. You have to be careful at that point. So yeah, this is pretty much the early round strategy. Not quite the high round strategy just yet, when we'll be using the traps constantly, but this is the mid-level strategy right here, where you're grouping up the zombies in the starting area, running them through the main hub, building up your points with whatever weapon you've got to do that with, using the pie take obviously. Then bringing them back through here, and at this point, if you wanted to, you could run them through and kill them all with the traps. So we're going to take them through here. Upgrade the pie take. Get some more ammo back for that. Hit this trap right here, 500 points. Then up through the morgue, and we'll go back to the exo room. Hit the second trap. Then back down the chute. And rinse and repeat. So I usually wait until at least one zombie spawns in there, because your other trap should theoretically have killed the entire train. I'm not really sure, but I'm assuming it's like 24 zombies per maximum amount in the map at one time. But I haven't actually tested that. That would be kind of interesting to confirm. You'd think with the next generation consoles, like I'm playing this on Xbox One, you'd think that they would have the ability to have more than 24 zombies per wave, I call it, mid-round. Max zombies in the map. Just waiting for the zombies to run across the map and get back to where I am. I just run straight into that EMZ there. But yeah, the zombie movement is definitely better in this. That they have a little bit more AI. They don't completely flank you, and they don't spawn in areas deliberately to flank you, like the Ghosts survival mode, where the soldiers did that. That was quite difficult to deal with, but these are pretty much a well-balanced amount of AI. And the different types of zombies tend to have slightly different pathfinding. So, for instance, the EMZ zombies will seem to flank you a little bit more than the other zombies, and they always seem to be the first ones to get back to the starting area after you've gone through the trash chute. So they're probably a little bit faster even, especially the ones with the exosuit. So what you're watching right here, this is pretty much your high round strategy. So you can use this strategy to get to however high a round you can manage from this point onwards. Just build up a few points, run the zombies up through the morgue, turn on that trap, then run them to the exo station area and kill them with this trap. And just jump back and forth until the trap finishes doing its thing. Then jump down this trash chute. So if you do happen to get zapped by that EMZ while you're jumping around in that exo room, just go straight for the trash chute. Don't muck around trying to train or anything in there. Just go straight for the trash chute and get back, so you can so you don't get killed by your own trap. Okay. I am very low on health, so check out the distraction drone again here. Now, if you run out of distraction drones, or you don't happen to get them, you'd have to be pretty unlucky by this point not to have got them out of the box or the 3D printer. But you should have some camouflages up your sleeve to use as well. And they activate pretty quickly, so you can actually use them fairly effectively if you get trapped or anything. The other thing that I'll mention that you have to be very careful of is there are certain areas of the map, like the narrow corner as you go around the bus in the starting area, and a couple of other spots as well. There's a max ammo right there. I'm going to get that. Thank you. But where you can get stuck, if you do a double jump, you can get stuck in some parts of the map. So just be very, very aware of that. And you probably want to be careful not to double jump right at that corner of the bus right there where that narrow area is. The other thing is, try not to boost jump directly upwards, vertically. You want to try and boost jump sideways or horizontally, wherever possible. Because if you boost jump directly up, what will happen is all the zombies will gather underneath you, especially if you're running a train, and then you'll land on their heads, and you literally will not be able to get out of that unless you quickly throw out a distraction drone or you do something like use your camouflage. So that can be a really bad situation that will get you down if you land on top of the horde of zombies by vertically boost jumping. So be careful of that. It's not good. Alright, pie take Mark 10. And we'll be getting to the Mark 20 Cell 3 in the next episode, guys. So till then, thanks for watching.